Hi everyone, I'm Lindsay and I teach primary in Burnaby. And one of the tools I find most effective for my age group is giving them a narrative or using a story form to shape the direction and focus of our walks. One that works particularly well with my grade 1s, 2s, and 3s is an investigative or detective narrative. I've used this both in and out of the classroom in different ways. And by challenging my students to take on the role of detective and seek out clues related to the topic of study, I find they're much more engaged and gets them out of the idea of their students doing work, and they pay much closer attention and are much more engaged in the process. One way I'd employ this on our walks would be to have them be nature detectives who are looking for evidence of who and what lives in our walking space or our sitting space. It's quite rare for us to actually spot any living creatures other than birds or squirrels or insects on our walks, but a close look at familiar spots will often reveal evidence that they were there, such as markings in the dirt, discarded casings from nuts or seeds. And in their detective role, the students are really attentive to the small details, and they work really hard to collect any evidence of disturbances in the space. And this is also a good way to introduce discussions of how the presence of people, such as us, impact a space differently than the creatures and plants that would otherwise be there. Some good walks for this approach are the history walk, the underfoot walk, the tracks, prints, and marks walk, and the hiding places walk. Looking forward to seeing you on the webinars.